What is the saddest thing you've ever witnessed? I was on a flight when the pilot announced we had to make an emergency landing. We had no idea what was going on, but the flight attendants were rushing around, and we could tell something was wrong. I was sitting next to a woman who was clearly very anxious. I tried to calm her down, and we started talking. She told me she was on her way to see her son, who was in the hospital after a car accident. She was terrified of flying, but she had to get to him as soon as possible. I held her hand, and we talked about her son. She showed me pictures of him, and we laughed about how much he looked like her. After about an hour, the pilot announced we were landing. The woman next to me was shaking, and I held her hand as we landed. When we got off the plane, we were met by police officers. They told us there had been a bomb threat, and we had to evacuate the plane. The woman next to me was in tears, and I stayed with her until we were safe. After a few hours, we were allowed back on the plane. The woman was still shaking, and I held her hand the entire flight. When we landed, she hugged me and thanked me for helping her. A few weeks later, I got a letter from her. She told me her son was okay, and she was so grateful for my help.